just finishing off the recordings. Yeah, so as I was saying about this year being bullshit, the last 2 weeks I've just been having terrible luck non-stop. No exception now. Open the fridge, milk flies out, drops on the floor, lid comes off, it goes everywhere. You know, I lose about half the milk of a 2 litre bottle, so it's just fucking bullshit, man. You know what I mean? I feel like these motherfuckers put hexes on us as well sometimes, because it feels like that. Right now it feels like someone's put some kind of hex on me because everything's just going wrong. Everything's just not working as it should. Things just keep going wrong. I'm having constant bad luck. Thing after thing after thing after thing just keeps going wrong. Alright? I open this bitch fridge and it flies out, lands on the floor, goes everywhere. Lid flies off, goes everywhere. You know, bitch shit. So, luckily it's the summer and I can open the windows. The old smell to go. Which it is slowly, but yeah, bitch shit, man, you know what I mean? Just a waste. Piss me off a lot, man. Just put my car upstairs. Not crying over spilled milk. Not the same milk. It's fucking annoying. Fuck off when on top of all the other bullshit. It's because it's like, you know, it's been like this all my life, man. Like, I've had to deal with terrible luck all my life. And I'm used to it, you know what I mean? It's just terrible bad luck all the time. So, you know, I'm not used to things like this because it happens all the time. And I go through patches of bad luck where it's worse. Right now, the last 2 weeks, it's one of them patches of bad luck. It's just been terrible. Things breaking. Both my bike's brakes have failed. I lost something recently. My plates keep breaking as well. My plates keep breaking for stupid shit reasons, you know what I mean? Like the slightest knock on all my plates are breaking all of a sudden. This is what I mean when these motherfuckers, it feels like you've got some kind of curse on you at times. Like they've hexed you or something, because that's what it feels like to me with the amount of shit going wrong right now. It's just like someone's put some kind of hex on me. I'm going to curse them too in my own way, but I don't know who it is, but I feel like it's someone, an enemy. Gotta deal with that shit, I'll make sure of that. But yeah, it feels like I've been hexed or cursed the last 2 weeks. Terrible, absolutely terrible, but everything going wrong. I mean, everything going wrong. Like, seriously, everything. Just everything. From family situations to things like that. Terrible, absolutely terrible. So, just non-stop. Try and stop doing things whilst I'm recording.
And I mean non-stop. It's just thing after thing after thing after thing. Absolutely is. I was trying to authenticate a website. This may have been them. Authenticating a website for selling something with my phone number. Tried to put the number in. Wouldn't send the authentication. Had to use an online virtual mobile.
Yeah, they're blocking
So I was able to authenticate
notifications to my phone. So I've been having to use virtual phone numbers and virtual emails to get the notification through.
The last week has been terrible.
Because they've been
blocking it.
Should be non-stop, that's the thing. That's just one more thing on a long list of things to go wrong.
This from about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Well, yeah, I've lost about, not quite half, but nearly half of the milk. So big, you know what I mean? It really does. But fuck it, you know what I mean? At least I quick picked it up before more leads. But when you're on a roll of bad luck, no matter what you do, shit like this will keep happening. Or when your hex or whatever they put on you is working, you have to be very careful. I remember a few years ago, this kind of shit was happening to me. And I was like really, careful because everything was going wrong like this. Again,
Everything was wrong.
it was like Murphy's Law was in effect, you know. Everything was going wrong. Not just, it wasn't them targeting, it was just something else. It was just like everything was going wrong. No matter what, there'd be some problem with something. And it's the same right now. There's just endless problems. And stupid shit like this milk's happening. Yeah, my plates have been breaking. You know. Plates have been smashing. Slightest, touch and they've been smashing in the pot bowl. Falling off and smashing. You know.
Falling off, landing on my feet at one time.
Just constant, man. Just constant bullshit. It's just really, really fucking annoying. Yeah, no point crying over spilled milk as it goes, but it's fucking annoying.
Alright, so things aren't particularly good at the minute with my family. It's like a perfect...
Oh, and on top of that, the milk's going bad, it doesn't taste right.
Ran out of space for my videos, but there's basically some kind of fuel problem that has grounded a lot of aircraft. So I guess karma's bit them in the ass.
Basically,
there's no planes. I can't see it. I saw a little Cessna, but I haven't seen any passenger planes. There was one last night, but I think there's a... Just stopped now, but I guess they're trying to hide the noise campaign by using other things. So this morning,
they started using cars.
lots of car honking.
Same again today.
And car alarms constantly going off.
Siren.
Car alarms gone off about 3 or 4 times this morning. Just again now. So they're doing the same thing, but trying to use other devices and methods to do the same thing.
Alright, so every time I'm thinking a negative thought now, I'm hearing cars honking.
This
Alright.
has been happened today again.
Nearly every time
Happening
this
for about a
evening.
week, every time I do something
Hearing
negative
it,
or think something negative,
I'll be
something
thinking
bad happens to me,
about
there'll be cars honking and stuff.
depression. Meh. Right? I'll be thinking about something uncomfortable. Me.
Remote monitoring.
I'll be thinking about some food that I don't like. Meh. Right? Every single time I'm thinking something negative, me. I'll be thinking about someone I don't like. Me, right? Me, you know, distant, but there, in the distance, not right outside my house. Sounds like it's a mile or so away, but it's being done to my thoughts, alright? So, yeah. That's what they've been doing. Also, I think they mind controlled me to leave my keys behind, which luckily I got back in time. So I went to the garden today.
I had my keys on me.
Get about half a mile on the ride.
But I thought, because sworn I had my keys on me.
My keys are on.
Control me to do that.
So I go back to the house. The keys are on the wall, right? So I must have put them down on the wall. I think they mind controlled me to forget, because I was certain I had my keys on me and my keys weren't. And also coming back, the guy next door who's a perp,
yeah, he was coming back, so
he's walking home. So what I think they did was they mind control me to
because I knew they'd take advantage of it.
Leave my keys so that he could maybe see them and then go into the house. Alright. So luckily I got back before he did. Targeted him. He targeted me by coughing when he saw me, and he was walking with one hand in his pocket. So I just said, "You're right, wall rat even." You know. That's them. My words slurred. So.
War rat.
You know.
That's what it should sound like.
This is the crazy world T.I.'s living. We're not crazy, but the world and the antics we're subjected to is crazy. Just give me a sec, I just need to get a drink.
There they go with the sirens. Yeah. Third time today. Over this, you can. I'll open the window so you can hear it.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous.
Right.
We're literally monitored.
This is them
every day
from making a video.
This is when TIs say this, they're not exaggerating at all.
And the Sirens
imagine 1984 what done to you in real life.
The siren
every life we're living.
Just like Sheffield, I'd say it's as bad as Sheffield now for the sirens.
Minus
there's been a siren every 10 or 15 minutes. There's been a siren. Well, maybe not that short. Every 20-30 minutes, there's been a siren. Okay. Now, actually, no, it's not as bad as Sheffield, because that has been constant. Sometimes it's been constant, like there's been sirens non-stop for a couple of hours. It's not been non-stop, but it's been repetitive every day, like that, like what you just heard, every day for about 3 weeks. But the last 3 or 4 days, it's really, especially the last 2 days, it's really picking up. They're really going for it. There was about 8 sirens yesterday, like that. There's been 3 already this morning, and it's only 10:30 a.m. So, literally, as soon as I woke up this morning, and I recorded it as well, on the sound. As soon as I turned my phone on, woo, me, woo, me, woo, me, the fire engine going. Alright, so I think they're using the fire engine and the ambulance to do the siren harassment. But that was the fire engine. I heard, because it's got loud horn, and it was just going woo. Alright, so
taking you to the torture chamber bit, but they don't have to do that because they, torture us psychologically. Try anyway. They're not torturing me. They're annoying me,
You know,
but
this is the
to try and
psychological
torture me
harassment
psychologically,
that is being done.
electronically, and chemically, and emotionally, right, and spiritually. So, that's the life we're living as TIs. So, yeah, shit is real life. It's fucked up.
Trying hard again to hide it. Just got the voice recorder open and they stopped again with the siren harassment every day. It's every day. You know what I mean? Every day. I don't know how people are not noticing or saying anything, because this isn't a city. Yet there's been multiple sirens every day. No one's apparently asking what's going on. Why is there an emergency multiple times every day? You know. I guess they feel confident that they've dumbed down people to the extent that no one's gonna think about it. You know. Yeah, I thought I'd mention this. Lots of houses for sale.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, near where I live. Just something you'll notice as a TI a lot. I think they mind control people to want to move, or they encourage them to move out.
There's a family in the house, but most of them are involved in the target.
Same thing happened in where I used to live. Neighbours moved out. New people came in that were perps. And there's lots of for sale signs around here. So, something to mention. I figure, you know, that's what they're doing. Alright, so continuing the honking. To now, they're doing it when I do certain things on my phone. There'll be a quick meh. They've also been setting off car alarms where it's meh, 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 meh. So they're trying to. It's been sirens as well today, but they're trying to use car horns now as part of the harassment a bit more than they have been. You already seen that on my video somewhat. Prostitutes is what these people are, man. Absolute gigolos. You know, rent boys is what these bastards are. They got nothing better to do but sit in the car, honk. I've just got a cough. Fucking hell, man. It's probably them. As soon as I made this video, I get like itchy feeling on my throat. You know, with this technology, that's something they can do. I even saw a patent that described they can do this. So yeah, using car horns as part of the harassment. Time to things that I'm thinking. Time to, you know, certain things I'm doing on my phone. Alright, so use with the remote neural monitoring and also through monitoring of my phone. I don't know if
if you can hear that, but there's car alarms going off now. It's all part of the noise campaign. They've been setting car alarms off a lot. It's very faint, but I think this thing will pick it up. Yeah. Car alarms, multiple different types. As you can hear. All part of the noise campaign. Phone just decided to fall off.